WELC0 back to the channel JF Coins today. We are diving deep into the story of the 1975 D Ultra Lincoln Penny, a coin that could be worth way more than you ever imagined. So make sure to watch this video till the very end, because you do not want to miss any of this valuable information. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because we bring you amazing coin facts, values, and hidden treasures every week. Let's get started. First, let's start with a little history because every coin tells a story, and the 1975 D Lincoln Penny is no exception. This penny, minted in 1975 at the Denver Mint, that's what the D stands for, is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial Cent series. This series ran from 1959 to 2008, and while many people overlook these pennies, some years, including 1975, produced some absolute treasures. Now, the Lincoln Cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, and in 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse of the penny was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial. That's the design you'll see on a 1975 penny. But why is the 1975 D Lincoln Penny so special? What makes it different? Well, while hundreds of millions were minted, over 4.5 billion to be exact, certain rare errors, perfect conditions, and specific qualities can skyrocket the value of these coins, turning a humble penny into a valuable collector's item worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in some cases. Now let's talk about what makes some of these 1975 D Lincoln pennies worth a fortune. First and foremost, condition. Condition is everything in the coin collecting world. A coin that has never been circulated, meaning it has no scratches, no signs of wear, and a perfect shiny finish. These are called MS coins or mint state coins. For a 1975 D Lincoln penny, a high mint state grade, like MS 65 or higher, can already make the coin worth a lot more than its face value. But beyond condition, errors and varieties are the real jackpot. Some of the most valuable 1975 D pennies have striking errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and more. Imagine finding a penny in your change that was accidentally stamped twice or was misaligned when it was struck. Collectors will pay big money for these unique mistakes. There's also a category known as ultra coins, coins with incredibly sharp details, strong strikes, and unique luster that make them stand out from the rest. Some experts refer to the highest quality as ultra condition, and these coins command premium prices at auctions. So, what should you look for if you want to check your 1975 D pennies? Here are a few things that make these coins special and valuable. Look closely at the date 1975 and the word Liberty. If you see doubling in the letters or numbers, you could be holding a double die error. Check the Lincoln Memorial, especially the columns and the words United States of America and 1 cent. Any doubling here increases value. If the image of Lincoln or the lettering is shifted and part of the design is missing because of an off-center strike, collectors love these. If the rim of the coin is missing or stretched, this error can make it highly desirable. Absolutely no scratches or blemishes, full red luster, and a sharp strike. These coins are gems. So let's get to the burning question on everyone's mind. How much is a 1975 D Lincoln penny worth today? Well, as of now, the market value of a high-grade 1975 D Lincoln penny, especially in MS 65 or MS 66 condition, can fetch anywhere from $50 to over $500, depending on the exact condition and demand among collectors. If we're talking about rare error coins like a double die or off-center strike, prices can shoot up dramatically. Some rare examples have sold at auctions for over $1,000 or more, depending on the type and severity of the error. And here's an amazing fact. Some ultra-high-quality specimens and unique error coins have been valued and sold for market values up to $574.76 or even more. That's right, 1 cent turning into hundreds of dollars. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one? And if I do, how do I sell it? Well, here's the good news. These coins are still out there, hiding in everyday pocket change, in old jars of coins, and in inherited coin collections. Always check the date and mint mark on every penny you come across. You never know where a gem might be hiding. To spot errors like double dies or small off-center strikes, a good magnifying glass is a must. Buy rolls of pennies from the bank and search through them. This is a great way to hunt for valuable coins. If you think you found a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it officially graded and authenticated. This can massively increase its resale value. Once graded, you can sell your valuable coin on popular auction sites like eBay or through trusted coin dealers and auctions like Heritage Auctions. Even circulated 1975 D pennies in better condition can sometimes sell for a few dollars to beginner collectors. The redder and shinier the penny, the higher its value. Coins stored properly in airtight containers retain their luster and value much better over time. Look out for coins with interesting toning, unusual colors on the surface, which some collectors find highly desirable. So there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the 1975 D Lincoln penny. Who would have thought that a simple penny could hold so much value in history? Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever found a rare or valuable penny? Do you have any 1975 D pennies in your collection? Drop a comment below and share your story. I reply to every comment because I love hearing from fellow treasure hunters. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future video where we uncover more hidden treasures from everyday coins. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. See you in the next video. If you want, I can format this into a teleprompter-friendly version or add timestamps for better YouTube SEO. Let me know. Could be sitting right in your pocket change right now. If you are a coin collector, an investor, or simply someone who loves discovering the hidden gems of American history, you are in for a real treat today. Today we are diving deep, and I mean really deep, into the story of the 1983 D Ultra Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated zinc coin that has fascinated collectors around the world and is now worth hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on its condition, rarity, and mint errors. So make sure to stay till the very end because we are going to explore not only the amazing history behind this coin but also its current market value, why it's so sought after, and how you can identify if you have one of these rare pennies sitting in your house or in your collection. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First, let's talk about the history of the 1983 D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909, designed to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. Over time, this penny has undergone a variety of changes, but in 1983, something unique happened, and that's what makes the 1983 D Lincoln Cent stand out. In 1982, just a year earlier, the U.S. Mint transitioned from making pennies out of 95% copper to a cheaper alternative, zinc coated with copper, due to rising metal costs. This change was supposed to make production more economical. But in 1983, as the Mint was still adjusting to this new composition, a few rare errors and varieties slipped through, creating what we now call the 1983 D Ultra Lincoln penny, an ultra-rare and highly collectible coin. What makes some of these coins particularly special and valuable is a combination of die errors, double dies, and minting flaws, as well as exceptional uncirculated condition. So, what exactly makes this penny so valuable? Some 1983 D Lincoln Cents feature double die reverse errors, where the lettering and design elements on the back of the coin appear to be doubled. This is a highly sought-after error among collectors. Most pennies from circulation are scratched, worn out, and discolored. But a 1983 D Lincoln Cent in pristine, uncirculated condition known as MS, especially those graded MS-65, MS-66, or MS-67, are incredibly rare. The better the condition, the higher the value. Since 1983 was only the second year of zinc-based cents, some coins suffered from plating bubbles and cracks, making them unique among their kind. Error collectors love these kinds of quirks. Coin collectors around the world are hunting for high-grade examples of every year and mint mark combination. But the 1983 D in high-grade is scarce, driving up demand and price. What is the current market value of the 1983 D Lincoln Cent? Now let's talk about money, because that's what you really want to know, right? So, how much is a 1983 D Ultra Lincoln penny worth today? A regular circulated 1983 D Lincoln Cent might only be worth a few cents over face value, but hold on. If your 1983D penny is in uncirculated condition, showing no wear, full mint luster, and potentially graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, you could be looking at values ranging from $50 to $500 depending on grade and demand. But here's the exciting part: rare varieties, especially those with double die reverse, have sold for thousands of dollars in auctions. One famous MS-67 example sold for over $7,000, and others have gone for $1,000 to $3,000, depending on bidding wars and collector excitement. According to current market data, a high-end specimen can have a market value of around $574.75 or more. Yes, nearly $600 for a penny. Imagine finding a penny that could pay for a vacation, a new phone, or a fancy dinner. Now, let me tell you how to check if your 1983D penny is worth a fortune. Hold the coin under a light source. If you see a shiny, original mint surface without scratches or dullness, that's a good start. Examine the reverse side. Look carefully at words like 1 cent and e pluribus unum. If you notice doubling on letters or design, you might have a double die error, which can be extremely valuable. Look closely for bubbles or cracks in the copper plating, which are signs of early zinc cent issues. These can make your coin more interesting to collectors. If you think you have a high-quality 1983D penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade it. More than 6.4 billion pennies were minted in Denver in 1983, but only a tiny fraction are in collectible condition. Many 1983D pennies were heavily circulated and damaged, making uncirculated pieces extremely scarce today. In 1983, Lincoln pennies officially transitioned to zinc, but test strikes and planchet errors from the old copper blanks may still exist, and they are priceless. If you find a 1983D penny weighing about 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet error worth tens of thousands of dollars. Yes, it's true. Wondering where you can buy or sell these valuable coins? Check online auctions like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections. Visit local coin shows and dealers. Join coin collecting forums and Facebook groups where rare coins are bought and sold every day. So there you have it, folks. The 1983D Lincoln penny is not just a piece of pocket change. It could be a tiny treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to find the right one. So, the next time you get change back from the store or check your coin jar at home, pay close attention, because one small cent could make a huge difference in your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983D Lincoln cent and want to learn about more rare and valuable coins, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an exciting discovery. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable penny or if you have questions. I read and reply to every comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay lucky, and happy collecting. If you want, I can help you format this into a teleprompter-friendly script or break it down into sections for easier video recording. Just let me know. Today's video is for you, because we are going to talk about the 1985 1-cent ultra-rare Lincoln penny from the USA, its history, value, errors, and why some of these coins are worth way more than their face value. Stick around because you don't want to miss this. By the end of this video, you might want to check your coin jar or even your wallet for this treasure hiding in plain sight. Let's jump right into the story of the 1985 Lincoln cent and discover why it's taking the coin world by storm. First, let's talk about a little bit of history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Fast forward to 1985, the penny still carried the familiar image of Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner on the obverse or front side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse or back side designed by Frank Gasparo. Now, what makes the 1985 Lincoln penny special is not just its design, but certain rare varieties, mint errors, and the material it was made from. Did you know that by 1982, the U.S. Mint had changed the composition of pennies from 95% copper to copper-plated zinc to reduce production costs? Well, that's important because some transitional errors and varieties still appeared in the years that followed, including in 1985. You might be thinking, why would a penny from 1985 be worth anything more than 1 cent? The answer is errors, rarity, condition, and collector demand. Some of these coins were struck with off-center errors, double dies, and sometimes struck on wrong planchets, meaning they were minted on the wrong type of metal disc. These types of errors can skyrocket the value of a simple penny into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Not only that, but coins graded in high mint state condition by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command premium prices. A 1985 Lincoln cent graded as MS67 red, meaning it's in near-perfect condition with full red luster, has sold for hundreds of dollars in auctions. And that's not even counting the extremely rare error types we'll talk about next. Now, let's get into the juicy part, rare errors and varieties that can make your 1985 penny worth serious money. First up, double die obverse. This is when the image on the front of the coin, including Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering like "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," appears doubled. These are rare, and collectors go crazy for them. Next, off-center strikes. If your 1985 penny looks like it's missing part of the design because it was struck off-center, that's a mint error that can be worth big money, depending on how dramatic the misalignment is. Another one is the BIE error, a small die break that appears as an extra vertical line between the B and E of Liberty, forming what looks like the word BIE. Collectors love these unique mistakes. Also, be on the lookout for clipped planchets. These are coins that have a curved bite-like clip taken out of them because the blank planchet wasn't cut properly. Wrong planchet errors are among the rarest. Imagine a penny struck on a dime planchet or another foreign coin blank. These are extremely valuable and highly sought after. Now, let's talk money because that's why many of us are here, right? While the average circulated 1985 Lincoln penny is generally worth face value, higher grade coins and error coins can fetch anywhere from $5 to over $1,000 depending on rarity and condition. MS66 red can go up to $50 or more. MS67 red, which is nearly perfect, can sell for hundreds of dollars, some even close to $700 or more depending on the market. Major errors like double dies or off-center strikes can range from $100 to over $1,500 depending on how dramatic and unique the error is. As of now, current market value reports some of the ultra-rare 1985 pennies selling at $574.74 and beyond. Yes, a single penny that you could find in pocket change today might be worth over $500. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1985 penny is valuable? First, check the condition. Is it shiny with a red tone? Or is it brown and worn? The redder and less worn, the better. Second, look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling on the letters and numbers, missing parts of the design, or weird shapes. Third, weigh your coin. A normal 1985 penny made of copper-plated zinc should weigh about 2.5 grams, but if you find one that weighs closer to 3.1 grams, it might have been struck on an old copper planchet by mistake, and that could be worth a fortune. Fourth, consider getting it professionally graded. If you think you've got a good one, submit it to PCGS or NGC. Having a graded coin increases trust and value. So, let's say you have one of these special 1985 pennies. What now? You can sell them through reputable coin auction sites like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or eBay, but make sure to set a reserve price if it's ungraded. You can also approach local coin dealers, but remember to get multiple opinions to ensure you're getting a fair price. If your penny is graded, listing it on high-profile auction sites can bring in competitive bids from collectors all over the world. So, who would have thought that a simple 1985 Lincoln penny could potentially be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Whether it's a double die, off-center strike, or an ultra-rare wrong planchet error, these coins hold both history and value. Before you go, make sure to check your coin jars, your wallets, and even your old collections. You might just be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos where we explore more rare coins, banknotes, and other treasures. And hey, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you want me to cover a specific coin in an upcoming video. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. Let me know if you want a shorter version or a script formatted for a voiceover. Want me to add visuals cues like show coin photo here? Today we are diving deep into one of the most interesting, mysterious, and possibly ultra-valuable coins hiding in plain sight, the 1986 Lincoln 1-cent penny. That's right. A coin you may have seen hundreds of times, a coin you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth way more than just 1 cent. In fact, did you know that some of these pennies are valued at hundreds, even thousands of dollars depending on condition, mint mark, and error types? Stay tuned, because in this video, We're going to cover everything you need to know about the 1986 Lincoln penny, its fascinating history, secret mint errors, collector demand, and the current booming market value, which has been reported as high as $574.73 for special specimens. So don't go anywhere because you won't believe what makes these coins so special. Let's start by traveling back to 1986, a year that may seem like just another number in the long line of penny production, but trust me, it's much more than that. The Lincoln cent, as we know, has been part of American culture since 1909, honoring our beloved President Abraham Lincoln. But what makes the 1986 penny stand out? Well, in 1986, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies, yes, billions, but among these countless coins, a small number of them came out with unique characteristics, mint errors, and high-grade perfection, which turned them from everyday change into rare treasures highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. First, let's break down the basic design. The obverse, or front side, features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, the same portrait that's been on the penny for over a century. Now look closely at that date, 1986. And don't forget to check for the mint mark, which could be a little D for Denver or no mark for Philadelphia. Believe it or not, that tiny letter makes a huge difference when it comes to value. On the reverse side, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, a beautiful tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. But here's where it gets exciting. Some of these coins have mistakes that you can actually see with the naked eye, and those mistakes? They make your penny worth a fortune. Now let's talk about those famous errors and varieties that turn a simple penny into a collector's dream. Imagine looking at the words, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty," and noticing they appear doubled. Not because your eyes are tired, but because of a minting mistake. Double-die pennies from 1986 are extremely rare, and if you find one, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. Have you ever seen a penny where part of the design is missing? Like Lincoln is sliding off the coin? That's called an off-center strike, and collectors go crazy for these. The more off-center it is, while still showing the date, the more valuable. Some 1986 pennies have a tiny raised line between the B and E in Liberty, making it look like it spells BIE. These quirky little mistakes are called BIE errors, and yes, people collect them. A cut error is when part of the coin's rim is raised and blobs out due to a die break. These can add big value too, especially when dramatic and noticeable. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how much are these 1986 pennies actually worth? Great question. For a regular 1986 penny in circulated condition, like one you might find in change, it's generally worth its face value, 1 cent, but if you find a high-grade, uncirculated penny, something graded MS65 or higher, it could easily be worth $5 to $20 just for its perfect condition. Now, let's take it up a notch. If you discover a double die error or off-center strike, values can skyrocket. We're talking $100, $200, $500 or more depending on rarity and condition. And special varieties or proof-like strikes. Some collectors are known to pay up to $574.73 or even higher for those rare specimens. Imagine turning a penny into hundreds of dollars all because you took the time to look closely. Amazing, right? And that brings us to the current market value in 2025. Right now, coin collectors and online auctions are hotter than ever, with people bidding fierce amounts for these high-grade and error 1986 pennies. Prices reported in top auction houses range from $100 to $574.73, and for coins with ultra-rare features or mint state perfection, the sky's the limit. So if you find one in your collection, don't rush to spend it, get it appraised, graded, and hold on tight because its value could increase over time. So what are you waiting for? After watching this video, I want you to go grab your coin jars, check your pocket change, flip through your coin books, and see if you have a 1986 penny just waiting to change your life. And hey, if you do find something awesome, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your coin hunting stories. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more about rare coins that might be hiding right under your nose, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another treasure hunting adventure. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones we overlook every day. So keep looking, keep hunting, and maybe one day you'll find that magical penny worth a fortune. And until next time, happy collecting, and may your next penny be a golden ticket. See you soon. If you want, I can adjust this to make it even longer or add specific parts like how to grade coins, how to sell them, or the history of the Lincoln penny series. Want me to expand on any specific section? Today, I'm bringing you an amazing deep dive into one of the most underrated yet valuable coins floating around out there, the 1994 D Lincoln cent, also known as one of the modern treasures of American coinage history. If you think a penny is just a penny, think again, because some of these 1994 D Lincoln cents could be hiding right in your pocket or in a jar at home, and you wouldn't believe how much they might be worth today. We're talking hundreds, even thousands of dollars for the right coin. So make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for, how to identify rare errors, and how much these coins are currently selling for in the market. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. All right, before we dive into the values and error types, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind the Lincoln penny series. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this iconic penny has been America's longest-running coin design, and over the years, it has seen various modifications, mint marks, and material changes, but still remains a favorite among collectors worldwide. Fast forward to 1994, the Denver Mint struck a staggering 7.1 billion Lincoln cents. Yes, that's right, over 7 billion coins. So, you might be wondering, how can something so common be worth anything? Well, here's the secret. Certain varieties, rare errors, and high-grade specimens make these coins extremely valuable, and it's those coins we're hunting for today. So how do you know if you have a 1994 D penny? Let's break it down. First, look right below the year. If you see a tiny D mint mark, that means it was minted in Denver. Now, just having a D mint mark doesn't automatically make your coin valuable. Condition is everything. Collectors are always looking for coins in mint state, meaning coins that have never been circulated, coins that are shiny, fresh, and without wear. But as we'll see in a bit, error coins and rare varieties can turn even a circulated penny into a small fortune. Now let's get into the juicy part, the rare errors and varieties that make the 1994 D Lincoln cent so valuable. Number 1. Double die obverse, often called DDO. This error happens when the coin design is accidentally doubled during the minting process. If you examine the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date 1994 and see doubling, you're looking at a highly collectible coin. Number 2. Off-center strike. Sometimes, the coin gets struck outside of its intended position, and this can make coins look really wild. Sometimes only half of Lincoln's head is visible. Coins with off-center strikes of 10% to 50% can sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on how much of the design is missing. Number 3. BIE error. This is a die break that happens between the B and E in Liberty, making it look like there's an extra letter I. These coins are super cool and can bring premium prices from error collectors. Number 4. Clipped planchet errors. This happens when a piece of the metal is missing from the edge, literally a bite taken out of your penny. These can fetch $50 to $200 or more depending on the severity and eye appeal. And let's not forget, coins in perfect mint state condition graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars due to their rarity and high grade. Say alright, let's talk numbers. You've been waiting for this. How much are these 1994 D Lincoln pennies really worth? A regular 1994 D penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent, of course, but when we start talking high grades and rare errors, the value skyrockets. These coins can sell for $20 to $50. Sometimes even more if the color and luster are superb. Red color, sharply struck. Now you're talking $400 to $800, depending on the eye appeal and market demand. These can fetch $500 to $1,500 or more, depending on clarity and demand. Anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on how dramatic the error is. And just recently, some rare 1994 D Lincoln cents in pristine condition sold at auction for more than $1,000. So yes, that little penny could be worth a small fortune. Imagine finding one of these in your spare change. That's like winning a mini lottery. Now, if you're excited and ready to go through your coin jars, here's what you should do. First, get a good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, so you can examine details like doubling and die cracks. Second, look for coins with little to no wear, coins that are shiny, with strong details and no scratches. Third, check for off-center strikes, clipped edges, or other odd features. If you think you've found something special, get it graded by a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Yes, there's a fee, but for high-value coins, it's totally worth it. And finally, when it comes to selling, you can list coins on eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections, or even visit local coin dealers or coin shows. But remember, knowledge is power. So know your coin's value before you sell. So there you have it, folks. The 1994 D Lincoln cent, a coin that most people overlook, but one that could put serious money in your pocket if you know what to look for. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more videos about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on these money-making opportunities. And hey, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're going to. Check your change right now. I would love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you want the script turned into a PDF formatted for a teleprompter, or cut into a short version for TikTok or Reels. Today, we're unlocking the amazing story behind one of the most underrated and shockingly valuable coins in U.S. history, the famous 2003 D Lincoln penny. That's right. A 1-cent coin that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. So make sure to stay tuned until the very end because you won't believe how much this tiny copper-colored coin can actually fetch in today's collector's market. And yes, we are talking about a market price reaching up to $574.71 or even more depending on its condition, errors, and rarity factors. First, let me introduce you to this little gem, the 2003 D Lincoln penny minted in Denver. Now at first glance, this coin looks like your everyday penny, but if you know what to look for, this little 1-cent coin could turn out to be a secret jackpot hiding in plain sight. The D mint mark under the year 2003 means it was produced in the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mint facilities known for producing billions of coins every year. But not all coins are created equal, and that's where the story gets interesting. Now, before we dive into what makes this coin valuable, let's rewind a little and appreciate where this design came from. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running design in U.S. coin history. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Fast forward to 2003, we are looking at a modern penny, but one that still carries the weight of over a century of American history. And because of a few special factors including rare mint errors, low population of high-grade examples, and growing collector demand, some 2003 D pennies are now worth far more than a single cent. Now, you might be wondering what makes this coin so special. After all, millions were made, right? First, some 2003 D Lincoln cents were struck with major errors like off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, and cut breaks, turning ordinary coins into collector's gold. Second, even regular coins in perfect uncirculated condition, known as MS grades like MS67, MS68, or MS69, are extremely rare. That's because most pennies get scratched, worn, or damaged in circulation, so finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Third, collectors are always hunting for coins with rich luster, sharp details, and no blemishes, and the 2003 D Lincoln penny with these qualities is highly sought after, often bringing in hundreds of dollars in auctions. And get this, one perfectly graded specimen sold for a whopping $574.71. Yes, a single penny almost worth $600. And as time goes on, these values are only expected to go up as collectors fight to get their hands on high-quality examples. So, what should you look for if you want to hit the jackpot with a 2003 D penny? Let me break it down for you. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and letters like Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see any doubling or shadow-like effects, you may have a double-die penny worth big money. If the coin's design is shifted or missing part of the rim, especially if the date is still visible, this error can easily bring you $100 to $300 or more, depending on severity. Raised lines, extra metal blobs, or cracks on the surface, especially near Lincoln's face, jacket, or the rim, these are mint-made errors and collectors love them. A small die break between the B and E in Liberty that looks like an I, a minor but collectible variety that could bring you extra cash. Sometimes foreign material gets between the die and blank, leaving strange impressions. Unique examples can be worth a fortune to error collectors, so if you have a 2003 D penny, grab a magnifying glass and check for these. You could be holding a rare gem. Alright, let's talk about money because that's why we're here, right? $50 to $200 for mint state coins graded MS65 to MS66. These are coins that look flawless under magnification. $300 to $600 or more for super high-grade examples like MS67, MS68, extremely rare and beautiful specimens that collectors will pay a premium for. And let's not forget error coins like double dies, off-center strikes, or dramatic die breaks can skyrocket from $100 to over $1,000 depending on uniqueness and demand. So if you're holding a 2003D penny, don't overlook it, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Where to sell and how to get your coin graded. Now you might ask, where can I sell a valuable 2003D penny? First, if you think your coin is rare or in excellent condition, get it graded by professional services like PCGS. A certified grade adds huge value and trust when selling. Second, check out online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections. These platforms are where serious collectors shop and bid on rare coins. Third, visit local coin shops and coin shows, talk to experts, get second opinions, and see what offers you can get. And remember, never rush to sell, research, compare offers, and make sure you're getting top dollar for your treasure. So friends, next time you get pennies back from the store, don't just toss them into a jar. Check those dates and mint marks. Because that ordinary-looking 2003D penny might just be a key to unlocking hundreds of dollars. And if you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin and want to discover more hidden treasures in your pocket change, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest money-making coin videos. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you're going to start checking your pennies from now on. Thanks for watching. And until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be a gold mine. Let me know if you want a shorter version or a formatted script with breaks and visuals. Could be worth far more than its face value, not just a few cents, not even just $1, but potentially hundreds of dollars to the right collector. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2005D Ultra Lincoln penny. We're going to uncover the secret history of this modern coin, learn why it's become a treasured piece for collectors, and most importantly, we'll reveal how much these pennies are actually selling for in today's hot coin market. So stick around till the end because you don't want to miss the secrets that could be hiding in your change jar right now. The year 2005 was an interesting time for the United States Mint. As part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, these pennies were minted by the millions, but not all were created equal. While most of these coins passed through people's hands unnoticed, some rare varieties were minted with extraordinary detail and sharpness, earning them the nickname Ultra Lincoln pennies. But what exactly makes the 2005D Lincoln penny so unique? The D stands for the Denver Mint, where many of these coins were produced. But the real treasure lies in the few coins that came out with ultra-sharp details, beautiful luster, and almost perfect condition, even featuring special striking errors or doubled dies that turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Zoom-in shots of a magnified Lincoln penny showing fine details of Lincoln's face and the words, "In God We Trust." What sets these pennies apart? First off, ultra-high quality striking. The detail on Lincoln's hair, beard, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side can sometimes be so sharp that they seem to pop out in 3D. If your penny has incredibly crisp lettering and ultra-clean fields, those open spaces on the coin, you may be holding something very special. And let's not forget errors and varieties. Some 2005D pennies were struck with mistakes like doubling on the letters, misaligned dies, or even off-center strikes. These errors can drive the value of a simple penny way up. Imagine having a penny that collectors are willing to pay $100, $200, even up to $574.70 or more, depending on condition and rarity. To a person using a magnifying glass and gloves, examining coins carefully. Now, if you're wondering how to spot one of these treasured coins in your collection, here are key things to look for: mint state condition. Look for coins with no scratches, no fingerprints, and no wear marks. These are the coins that bring top dollar at auctions. Sharp, crisp details. Examine Lincoln's face and the Lincoln Memorial for extreme clarity. Doubling or die errors. Check the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and 2005 for signs of doubling. Where letters look like they've been stamped twice. Brilliant color and shine, original luster is a must. If your penny shines bright with no dullness, you're on the right track. If you spot all these features, congratulations. You might just have a penny worth a small fortune. Now let's talk real money. You may be thinking, how much can I really get for a penny? Well, recent auctions have seen these coins go for anywhere from $50 for slightly worn examples up to $574.70 for those in pristine condition with rare errors. In fact, one perfectly preserved 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny, graded MS-67, recently sold for nearly $600, yes, a single cent worth hundreds. And as more collectors enter the hobby and search for these coins, values continue to rise. So that penny sitting in your pocket? It might just be a ticket to a payday you never expected. Transition to old black and white footage of Abraham Lincoln followed by images of early Lincoln pennies. The Lincoln penny has a long and storied history, first minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, it's become one of the most beloved and widely collected coins in U.S. history. The Lincoln Memorial design, featured on the reverse of the 2005 penny, ran from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the shield reverse in 2010. That means the 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny is part of a closing chapter in U.S. coin design history, making it even more desirable for those who collect the entire series. If you think you've found a valuable 2005 D Lincoln penny, here's what you should do: don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy a coin's value. Handle it carefully, ideally with gloves to avoid fingerprints. Get it graded, send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. List it on collector sites or auction houses. Places like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections are great for reaching serious buyers, and if you're just starting out in the hobby, start checking every penny you come across. You never know when you'll strike copper, or rather, strike gold in the form of a valuable coin. Scene of coins spinning and a final close-up of the 2005 D Lincoln penny. So there you have it, a 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny, worth way more than just a cent. From its sharp details to rare minting errors, this little coin holds a big secret and possibly big value. So check your pockets, dig through that old coin jar, and who knows, you might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare and valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn how to turn pocket change into real wealth. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. And let us know what topics you want us to cover next. Until next time, happy collecting. If you want, I can also format this script for a teleprompter-friendly version or shorter social clips. Let me know. Want me to create an eye-catching title and thumbnail text too? Could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the world of numismatics, the 2008 D Lincoln cent, also known as the Ultra Lincoln penny. You don't want to miss this because if you have this penny, it could be like finding treasure in plain sight. So, grab your coin jar, sit back, and let's explore every single detail about this amazing coin. Its fascinating history, hidden secrets, why collectors are going crazy over it, and how much it's worth in today's market, valued up to $0.57469 and even more in top condition. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on these money-making coin videos. First, let's rewind time and talk about the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909, and it was created to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents. The Lincoln penny is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now, fast forward to 2008, an important year in the Lincoln penny saga. Why? Because it was the final year of the original Lincoln Memorial reverse design before it changed in 2009 to celebrate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 2008 D penny, that's the one minted in Denver, so special? Well, folks, it's all about the ultra-rare errors, special varieties, and high-quality strikes that make this common-looking penny turn into a treasure worth real money. You might be asking, what makes this little copper-plated zinc coin so valuable? Let's break it down. Although millions were minted, certain 2008 D Lincoln cents were struck with mistakes that make them ultra-rare. These include double dies, where the image on the coin is doubled due to a misalignment in the die during production. Off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't struck in the exact center, leading to a unique look. Die cracks and cuds, breaks in the die that leave raised lines or blobs of extra metal on the coin. Coins with these features are worth much more than face value, sometimes hundreds of dollars, depending on the error and condition. Collectors pay a premium for mint state coins, those graded MS-65, MS66, MS67, or higher by professional grading services like PCGS and NGC. In these high grades, even without errors, a 2008 D penny can fetch several dollars to over $50 because of its condition rarity. Being the last year of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, the 2008 penny holds special significance for collectors building sets, especially Denver minted coins with ultrafine quality and errors, making them the cherry on top of any collection. Let's talk numbers, the part you've been waiting for. Right now, as of the most recent coin market updates, a circulated 2008 D Lincoln penny is generally worth its face value of 1 cent. But that's not the end of the story. If you look closer and you find one in uncirculated condition or with a known error, here's what you might expect. Proof-like or satin finish high-end strikes up to $100 to $300 to the right buyer or collector. And here's where it gets really exciting. The market value for unique error coins has been reported to go up to $574.69 or more for stunning, perfect, or unique specimens of the 2008 D Lincoln cent. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here's what to look for when you check your change or your collection. Look for doubling on the letters and numbers, especially around Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 2008. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for fine details. Search for die cracks or cuds. These can show up as raised lines or blobs of metal, often on Lincoln's face or the memorial building on the reverse. Off-center strikes. These are visually obvious. The whole image is pushed to one side and partially missing. The more extreme, the more valuable. Check for sharpness and luster. A bright, clean penny without scratches or discoloration is more valuable. Look for coins that have never been used, mint state condition. These are sought after by specialized collectors. Great for reaching millions of buyers. Make sure to list it with clear, close-up photos. Professional dealers may give you a good price, especially if they know the value, like heritage auctions, great collections, or Stack's Bowers. Lots of active collectors looking to buy and trade. If you think you have a high-grade or error coin, send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for grading. This can increase its value dramatically. So why is this little coin so exciting? Because it proves that treasure hunting is real, and you don't need to be a millionaire to start. Every time you get change from a store, you have a chance to find something special. A piece of American history that could put real money in your pocket. Think about it. A penny worth hundreds of dollars. All because of a tiny mistake at the mint or because it's been perfectly preserved since 2008. So friends, next time you see a penny, especially a 2008 D Lincoln cent, don't just toss it in a jar. Take a second look. Who knows? You might be holding on to a tiny fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more videos about valuable coins you might already own, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you're the first to know when we drop more money-making coin videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy treasure hunting, and may your next penny be priceless. If you want, I can format this into a teleprompter-style script or break it down for a multi-part video series. Let me know. Today, I've got something truly special for you, a coin that may be sitting unnoticed in your pocket, your piggy bank, or tucked away in your coin jar. Yes, I'm talking about the 2015 D Lincoln penny, but not just any penny. This is what many collectors call the Ultra Lincoln penny. Now hold on, before you toss that penny aside thinking it's just 1 cent, let me tell you. This humble 2015 D penny could actually be worth way more than face value, and today we're going to uncover exactly how much, why it's special, and what makes it sought after by collectors. So if you're into coin collecting, treasure hunting, or just curious about money mysteries, stay tuned because you won't believe how much this tiny coin can be worth today. Let's rewind a bit to understand why the Lincoln penny holds a special place in American numismatic history. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln penny has been one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Over the years, it has gone through several design updates, material changes, and mint mark additions, but it has always kept Lincoln's dignified profile on the obverse side. Now, fast forward to 2015, when the Denver Mint, that's what the D stands for, produced millions of these pennies. But as with many coins, not all pennies are created equal. Some have minor flaws, some have unique characteristics, and some end up as rare collectibles, and that's where our 2015 D Ultra Lincoln penny comes into play. So you might be asking, What makes this ordinary-looking 2015 penny so special? Great question. First, let's talk mint errors and die varieties. During the minting process, mistakes sometimes happen: double dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, and even die cracks. Some 2015 pennies have been found with very subtle doubling on Lincoln's profile, lettering, or numbers. Others show unusual marks or surface textures that distinguish them from their mass-produced siblings, and then there are ultra-high-grade examples, coins that have never been touched by human hands, graded MS67 or higher, meaning mint state coins in almost perfect condition. These coins are incredibly rare because most pennies get nicked and scratched almost immediately after leaving the mint. Now, let's talk money, the part everyone is curious about. While most circulated 2015 pennies are worth their face value, 1 cent, high-quality uncirculated or error coins can fetch a premium. As of today's market, collectors have been known to pay 50 cents to over $10 for unique 2015 Lincoln pennies depending on the grade, condition, and presence of any errors. Now, that may not sound like a fortune, but think about it. For a single penny, that's a return of 500% to 1,000% or more. And guess what? Some ultra-high-grade coins certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can go even higher. There are records of MS67 plus examples being listed and sold in online auctions, coin shows, and private collector markets for $50, $100, and in some special error cases even more. The current market value, which is $0.57468, is based on recent collector interest, auction results, and expert valuation. Now, imagine if you had a handful of these coins sitting in a jar somewhere that could add up quickly. Make sure you have the D mint mark below the year 2015. This indicates it was minted in Denver. The shinier, the better. Look for coins with no scratches, nicks, or signs of circulation. If it looks brand new, it could be worth grading. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling on letters like Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 2015. Look for odd shapes, missing elements, or off-center designs. Red-toned coins are more desirable. Coins labeled RB are still collectible but usually worth less than full red coins. Consider sending the coin to PCGS or NGC if it looks flawless. Grading can greatly increase its value and attractiveness to buyers. So you found what you think is a valuable 2015 penny. What's next? Sites like eBay, Etsy, and dedicated coin auction sites are great places to sell. Visit local coin shops. Some dealers might be very interested in unique error coins or high-grade specimens. Join coin collector forums or Facebook groups. Networking with other enthusiasts can help you sell at a better price and learn more about what you've got. For high-end pieces, consider working with auction houses that specialize in coins. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about pennies in general? Well, think of it this way: coin collecting is like a treasure hunt. People throw away or overlook pennies every day, but with a sharp eye and a little knowledge, you can find coins that are worth hundreds or even thousands of times their face value. Plus, learning about coins is a fascinating journey through history, art, and economics. These coins are little pieces of history minted and circulated through countless hands, holding stories of a nation and its people. So there you have it, folks, the amazing story of the 2015 Ultra Lincoln penny. From its humble beginnings at the Denver Mint to potentially being a small fortune in your pocket. This coin is a true reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Lincoln pennies and coin collecting, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video about valuable coins and money mysteries. And here's a challenge for you: go through your spare change today and see if you can find a 2015 penny. Who knows, you might just have a tiny treasure waiting to be discovered. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you have questions about coins you've collected. I love reading your stories and answering your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, and may you find that rare coin that changes everything. If you want, I can format this into a YouTube-friendly text with timestamps, subtitles, etc., or create a description and tags for the video too. Want me to do that?